Kieran McKee, starters ready. Thank you, Stuart. And they're off in the 2024 running of the Wigley Group Classic Handicap Chase. 3 miles and 5:22 fences and 2 greys up there in the early stages. Volcano going quickly with My Silver Lining. In between them is Percussion as they charge towards the first fence. Guetapan Collonges on the inside is City Chief. Rapper in the dark blue and gold not too far away with Major Dundee and Fontaine Collonges on the outside as they get to the first. All of them getting over it. Major Dundee just off the bridle in the visor early on. The early back marker Duc de Beauchesne as Volcano. Who else leads over the second to Percussion and My Silver Lining in third. And then on the inside is Guetapan Collonges and Richie McLernan, and they are followed by City Chief and Rapper. Melina Girl is racing in 7th place under Connor Stone-Walsh in between Credo and Galia Des Liteaux. Just worse than midfield, then Major Dundee, Beauport, Fontaine Collonges, Broken Halo and Duc de Beauchesne. The 14 of them. They have 2 complete circuits of Warwick in front of them, and it's Volcano in front in the hands of Ben Jones. Percussion, who's had 2 runs over the national fences this season, takes that in 2nd place. All of them getting over that okay. Volcano to Percussion, My Silver Lining and Guetapan Collonges, Rapper, and then Galia Des Liteaux, the yellow sleeves and hat as they get over the open ditch. City Chief is on the inside. Melina Girl, the green jacket with the big yellow stars on the sleeves, is next with Credo on his inside as they jump fence number 5. Beauport is just struggling at the back. He's off the bit, chased along and not going with all that much vigour at the moment in last place, as it is Volcano that leads the way. He's won at Warwick 5 times, and very fittingly, a lovely touch. The race that he's won 3 times in March is named in his honour this year. Volcano for Sheila Lewis leading the way to Percussion in 2nd. Guetapan Collonges, last year's 4th, is just in 3rd to My Silver Lining, another mare. Mares making up 4 of the first 5 in the betting in the Wigley Group Classic. They're followed by City Chief on the inner, yellow and black checks with Rapper, and Fontaine Collonges is making a big move on the outside, having been towards the back early. The Roland Merrick winner is coming up almost to dispute the running with Volcano and Percussion. Still in midfield, or just better than now, Galia Des Liteaux, followed by Major Dundee, the Midlands National winner, and Rapper, then Credo, Melina Girl with Beauport, Broken Halo and Duc de Beauchesne. They've now entered the back straight and they're running to fence number 6. Volcano it is to Fontaine Collonges the outside, Percussion and Harry Reid in between them. It's already been a big day for Laura Morgan, getting over the first fence in the back, and then James Best and My Silver Lining. City Chief Robbie Dunn on the inside as they come to this open ditch. Volcano just to Percussion, Fontaine Collonges, Guetapan Collonges is next in the field. Galia Des Liteaux. There would be about 12 to 15 lengths first to last as they come over the next obstacle, and just touching down in last position at that, Broken Halo. Still in touch is Beauport at the back as they now come towards the next, and Volcano led Percussion, Guetapan Collonges, squeezed along after that My Silver Lining. Fontaine Collonges the outside, followed by City Chief and Rapper as they jump what will be the 3rd last in another circuit. Behind Rapper is Major Dundee. Credo is on the inner, just minding her own business at this stage. Then Duc de Beauchesne. Melina Girl's just drifted back a couple of spots and is towards the back with Broken Halo, and last again is Beauport. So a circuit behind them. They turn into the straight, having jumped 10 of the 22, and it's Volcano proudly leading the way to Percussion. Fontaine Collonges on the outside. Fontaine Collonges dived to the left at that. A slight bump to Guetapan Collonges, or rather it was Percussion that dived to the left over it. They're still followed by My Silver Lining and Galia Des Liteaux and City Chief. This will be the last next time around. Behind City Chief is Rapper and Alice Stevens. Credo is on that one's inner. Major Dundee, the outside, is off the bridle. Duc de Beauchesne, Melina Girl pulled to the outer. Broken Halo and Beauport is last of all, but all 14 that set out are still in the Wigley Group Classic with a circuit to go. Volcano in front of Percussion with Fontaine Collonges on the outside. My Silver Lining, Guetapan Collonges close up on the inner. And then last year's Hampton winner, Galia Des Liteaux. The Skeltons looking for a treble as they jump this next fence, fence number 13. They are still being followed by City Chief on the inside. Then Major Dundee. Melina Girl is out wide the favourite. Still seems to be travelling travelling well enough as they come to this open ditch. And just pop that nicely ahead of Credo, Duc de Beauchesne, Major Dundee, Broken Halo in the black one from last as Volcano has surrendered the lead to Percussion now. Last of all is Beauport, so it's Percussion leading, and now My Silver Lining is in second. Volcano has dropped back, and also Fontaine Collonges as they come towards the run towards the back straight. Percussion is leading My Silver Lining. Galia Des Liteaux in third. Fontaine Collonges is in fourth place, followed by Duc de Guetapan Collonges on the inside. And then Melina Girl travelling comfortably on the outside of them as Volcano loses places. City Chief is still handy enough, followed by Credo. And then Major Dundee, Broken Halo, Duc de Beauchesne towards the back, and Beauport is last of all, but still in the race. A good 12 to 15 lengths behind the front three as My Silver Lining with Fontaine Collonges and Percussion on the inner. These are the first three. They're followed by Galia Des Liteaux. And then Guetapan Collonges, the inside of City Chief. Melina Girl is next, followed by Credo. They've got 7 fences left to jump, and emerging from behind the trees in the back straight, it is My Silver Lining and Percussion. On the outside is Fontaine Collonges. Galia Des Liteaux getting competitive, going third. Then Guetapan Collonges, City Chief. Melina Girl gets a flick down the shoulder. Then Credo. Fontaine Collonges is weakening now, as it is My Silver Lining, Percussion. Galia Des Liteaux is in third place. Then Guetapan Collonges, City Chief and Melina Girl over the next. My Silver Lining and James Best. Percussion on the inside. They have got 4 left to jump here, and coming towards the first of them, My Silver Lining and Percussion kicked into that, jumps it well. Galia Des Liteaux is in third. Guetapan Collonges is fourth. Credo, City Chief, Melina Girl under pressure. My Silver Lining and Percussion, the first two, and Melina Girl made a slight mistake at that one and looks well held now as My Silver Lining gets the better of Percussion and kicks away, and Galia Des Liteaux is chasing, but it's My Silver Lining leading by 3. In pursuit, Harry Skelton and Galia Des Liteaux is gently eroding the deficit. My Silver Lining, 2 mares here, looking set to fight out the Wigley Group Classic. On the inside, it's My Silver Lining, leading by 2 lengths there. Galia Des Liteaux having her stamina tested and is hard-ridden in second. My Silver Lining and James Best coming to the 22nd and final fence. My Silver Lining is over 3 clear of Galia Des Liteaux, then Credo and Guetapan Collonges. My Silver Lining still with a 3 or 4 length lead, heading to the last half furlong. Galia Des Liteaux is staying on now, is gradually closing the leader down. My Silver Lining and James Best. My Silver Lining has made it. James Best riding for his mother-in-law Celia Jovanovic and trainer Emma Lavelle. My Silver Lining has won the classic to Galia Des Liteaux, clear of Guetapan Collonges, Credo, Percussion and City Chief.
Well, here at Kempton, I'm interviewing the trainer of the big race of the day, and that race took place at Warwick. My Silver Lining, a brilliant performance and very tough from this grey mare under James Best. You're here, Emma, and I can't imagine why.
What do you mean? Hopefully Red Rookie can go and do the same. But look, it was absolutely brilliant. She's such a gutsy mare. James and she get on like a house on fire, and look, I've just spoken to them on the phone, and they are very happy at Warwick.
I bet they are. She's a very easy mare to like. The jockey is a very easy person to warm to as well. They are both givers, aren't they?
Oh, 100%, 100%. And it's like she answers every call that James asks of her, and he adores her. And look, he'll be well in as his mother-in-law owns her, so that'll keep the whole family happy.
It will. Just tell me a little bit about the owner, James's mother-in-law.
Celia, she's a superstar. She is such a lovely person, a massive enthusiast, gives a lot to racing. She's on the board at the ROA, and she's a very good woman.
And for you, this has been a lucky race. I remember you winning it a few years ago. The horse's name momentarily escapes me. You walked through every fence and still won.
Shotgun Paddy.
That's the one.
Yeah, Shotgun Paddy. He'd always test the first couple, realise he could get away with it and get lower and lower as the race went on. And so I said, he won it, and he was a genuine stayer. Eclair Surf won it for us, who was a very classy horse. And then My Silver Lining, she's a bit the same. She's just a genuine stayer who loves her jumping. And this has been the plan for her for a long time, and it doesn't always come off, so it was brilliant today.
And is there a plan beyond this?
Well, the main plan for her is the mare's final at Cheltenham that she won last year. But I don't know, we might set our sights a little differently now. We'll see.
And go into sort of marathon races and maybe end up at Aintree at some point.
Maybe we'll have a think about it. I mean, she's if she keeps getting better, she definitely stays watching that. I think her jumping is good. It's something to think about down the line, but definitely not yet.
Dan Skelton has won just about every race everywhere around the country today, but you managed to foil his 7-timer.
I know, I see it just
So
coming.
even better.
Absolutely. I thought that's greedy. It's our turn. So no, it was lovely.
All right, well done, Emma. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.